Question 121. Describe how you would implement a collective work framework in a remote team environment. What tools and practices would you choose to ensure effective collaboration? To implement a collective work framework in a remote team, I would utilize tools such as Slack for communication, Trello for project management, and Zoom for video conferencing. Establishing regular stand-up meetings and utilizing shared documents on Google Workspace fosters transparency. I would encourage asynchronous communication to accommodate different time zones and promote an inclusive environment. Additionally, employing collaborative platforms like Miro for brainstorming sessions enhances engagement and creativity. Conducting regular retrospectives allows the team to reflect and adapt practices as needed. By focusing on clear roles, accountability, and a culture of trust, I would aim to create a cohesive team dynamic that supports collective ownership and productivity. Question 122. How do you approach conflict resolution among team members during collective work sessions? Provide an example of a successful resolution. My approach to conflict resolution during collective work sessions is to facilitate open communication by ensuring all voices are heard. For instance, if two team members disagree on a project direction, I would encourage them to express their perspectives and find common ground. By mediating the discussion, I help clarify misunderstandings and steer the conversation towards a solution. An example of successful resolution involved a disagreement over task priorities. I organized a collaborative prioritization exercise using dot voting, which allowed team members to collectively decide on priorities based on project impact. This not only resolved the conflict, but also fostered a sense of ownership and commitment to the chosen path. Question 123. Explain how you would design a CI/CD pipeline for a microservices architecture. What key components would you include to facilitate collective work? Designing a CI/CD pipeline for a microservices architecture requires a focus on automation, monitoring, and collaboration. Key components include a version control system like Git, where teams can manage code independently. I would implement automated testing frameworks for each microservice to ensure quality. Using a container orchestration tool like Kubernetes allows for seamless deployments and scaling. Integrating tools like Jenkins or GitLab C for continuous integration ensures that code changes are automatically tested and merged. To facilitate collective work, I would incorporate a shared dashboard for monitoring build statuses and deployment metrics, enabling all team members to stay informed and collaboratively address issues as they arise. Question 124. In which ways can collective work facilitators enhance team culture and cohesion? Provide specific strategies or activities. Collective work facilitators enhance team culture and cohesion by fostering an inclusive and collaborative environment. One effective strategy is to implement regular team-building activities, such as virtual coffee breaks or in-person retreats, which encourage relationship building. Facilitators can also promote a culture of recognition by establishing peer-nominated awards or shout-outs during meetings. Encouraging knowledge sharing through lunch and learn sessions allows team members to showcase their skills and learn from one another. Additionally, creating a feedback-rich environment through regular retrospectives helps teams reflect on their processes and celebrate successes. By prioritizing transparency and trust, facilitators can cultivate a sense of belonging and collective purpose among team members. Question 125. What role does documentation play in collective work, and how would you ensure it is effectively maintained? Documentation plays a critical role in collective work as it provides a shared knowledge base that supports collaboration and continuity. To ensure effective maintenance, I would implement a structured documentation framework using tools like Confluence or Notion. This framework would include guidelines for what should be documented, such as project goals, processes, and decisions made during meetings. I would establish a culture where team members are encouraged to update documentation regularly, perhaps assigning specific individuals as documentation champions. Incorporating regular check-ins to review and refine documentation ensures it remains relevant and accessible. By emphasizing the importance of documentation in onboarding and project handoffs, I would promote its ongoing maintenance and utility. Question 126. How would you address the challenge of differing skill levels within a team to promote effective collective work? To address varying skill levels within a team, I would implement a mentorship program that pairs less experienced members with seasoned professionals. This promotes knowledge transfer and builds confidence. I would also conduct regular skills assessments to identify training needs and encourage team members to share their expertise through workshops or presentations. Creating opportunities for pair programming can help enhance coding skills in real time while fostering collaboration. Additionally, I would advocate for the use of collaborative tools that are user-friendly and enable all team members to contribute regardless of their technical proficiency. By cultivating an inclusive environment that values diverse skill sets, I would aim to elevate the entire team's effectiveness. Question 127. Discuss how you would use data analytics to measure the effectiveness of collective work processes. What key metrics would you track? Utilizing data analytics to measure the effectiveness of collective work processes involves tracking several key metrics. I would focus on team productivity, which could be measured by the number of completed tasks against planned tasks over a given time frame. Cycle time, or the time taken from task initiation to completion, is another critical metric that reveals efficiency. I would also analyze team engagement through surveys assessing satisfaction and collaboration levels. Monitoring the frequency of communication and interaction within collaboration tools can provide insights into team dynamics. By leveraging these metrics, I would conduct regular reviews to identify areas for improvement, ensuring that our collective work processes evolve to meet the team's needs effectively. Question 128. What strategies would you deploy to ensure that remote team members feel included in decision-making processes? To ensure remote team members feel included in decision-making processes, I would advocate for the use of collaborative decision-making tools such as Miro or Mural. Hosting regular virtual meetings where all members can participate in discussions promotes inclusivity. I would also implement a structured feedback mechanism, allowing team members to voice their opinions on decisions asynchronously. Utilizing a democratic voting system for significant choices ensures everyone's input is considered. Additionally, I would create small working groups that include remote members, allowing them to take ownership of specific projects or decisions. By fostering an environment of transparency and accountability, I would ensure that all voices are valued and heard. Question 129. Describe how you would handle a situation where a project is falling behind schedule due to collective work inefficiencies. In a situation where a project is falling behind schedule due to collective work inefficiencies, I would first conduct a retrospective analysis to identify the root causes. This could involve gathering feedback from team members about obstacles they are facing. Once the issues are identified, I would facilitate a brainstorming session to collaboratively develop solutions, such as reallocating resources or redefining task priorities. Implementing a more rigorous stand-up meeting schedule may also help keep the team accountable and focused. If necessary, I would advocate for additional training or tools to address specific skill gaps. By fostering a collaborative problem-solving approach, I would aim to realign the team and get the project back on track. Question 130. How do you ensure that collective work aligns with organizational goals and objectives? Ensuring that collective work aligns with organizational goals begins with clear communication of those goals to the team. I would facilitate initial sessions to discuss the organization's vision and objectives, linking them to the team's projects. Establishing key performance indicators, KPIs, that reflect both team and organizational goals would provide a framework for measuring alignment. Regularly reviewing progress against these KPIs in team meetings keeps everyone focused on the larger picture. I would also encourage feedback loops to adjust our work processes as organizational priorities evolve. By embedding organizational goals into the team's daily activities and decision-making processes, I would create a culture of alignment and shared purpose. Welcome to CloudRoar CSPM, your intelligent cloud security posture management platform. In today's hybrid and multi-cloud world, maintaining visibility and control across AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud can be complex. CloudRoar CSPM simplifies that by continuously scanning all your cloud accounts, configurations, and workloads. Our platform automatically detects misconfigurations, compliance violations, and potential security risks before they become incidents. CloudRoar CSPM provides clear, actionable insights mapped to major frameworks like CIS, NIST, and ISO standards, helping your teams remediate faster and stay audit-ready at all times. Strengthen your security posture, achieve continuous compliance, and take control of your multi-cloud environment with CloudRoar CSPM, security that's smart, scalable, and proactive. Introducing CloudRoar Cost Optimization, your unified platform for smarter cloud spending across AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Cloud costs can grow silently, but CloudRoar gives you full visibility and control. Our engine continuously analyzes usage patterns, instance sizing, and idle resources to uncover hidden savings. With intelligent recommendations powered by real-time data, CloudRoar helps you right-size resources, eliminate waste, and maximize return on every dollar spent in the cloud. Get detailed reports, actionable cost insights, and automation that ensures continuous optimization without compromising performance. Optimize confidently, scale efficiently, and make every cloud dollar count with CloudRoar Cost Optimization. Efficiency meets intelligence. Welcome to CloudRoar CSPM, your intelligent cloud security posture management platform. In today's hybrid and multi-cloud world, maintaining visibility and control across AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud can be complex. CloudRoar CSPM simplifies that by continuously scanning all your cloud accounts, configurations, and workloads. Our platform automatically detects misconfigurations, compliance violations, and potential security risks before they become incidents. CloudRoar CSPM provides clear, actionable insights mapped to major frameworks like CIS, NIST, and ISO standards, helping your teams remediate faster and stay audit-ready at all times. Strengthen your security posture, achieve continuous compliance, and take control of your multi-cloud environment with CloudRoar CSPM, security that's smart, scalable, and proactive.